So, I want to talk to you today about the TIE. That's the Foreigner's Resident Card, and is something quite new to the British population, because that is something that has up until now only been handed out to people from third country nationals, so people not within the EU. As Brexit has now taken place, the British population now needs to hold the TIE. Now, if you already held residency prior to the 31st of December, then you will have had a little green card, credit card size, or a green A4 certificate, and that was your EU residency card, European citizen residency card. If you hold those, then that's perfectly fine. You don't need to do anything and you can sit pretty. If you don't hold them, or if you've moved address, or if you've lost it or anything like that, then now is the time to get that changed over to the TIE, which is the new credit card size identity card. It's much better than the old green one because it's not flimsy, it's actually hard like a credit card, and it can be used as photographic ID as well. So no need to get your passports copied anymore, or stamped by the notary and take copies of those out with you, or anything like that, because the new TIE works for all of those things. The new TIE has been being handed out since July last year. So anybody who applied for residency in the last 6 months of last year will already be receiving their TIE card now. And for anybody applying and getting granted residency status from now onwards, if you're not part of the EU, then you will be given the TIE card. It's a very straightforward, for me, process, because that's how I work and that's what I work in. For you, it might be a little bit daunting. There's lots of paperwork to fill out, fingerprints to get, appointments to be gotten down in Alicante, which is the only place now that's actually giving the TIE cards out. So to get the TIE application in, come and speak to us and we'll talk you through the entire process, and we'll even take you down and translate for you down at Alicante as well. But for those of you who just want to do the exchange, like I said before, there is no reason for you to have to do the exchange at the moment if you hold the green card or the green certificate. However, it is fully expected that at some point within the course of this year, or maybe early next year, it will be an obligation, if you are a UK citizen with a green card or green certificate, to transfer it over to the TIE card. So our advice is go for it now. You might as well start the process now, get the ball rolling. You don't have to jump through the hoops that you used to have to get the residency, because it's a simple swap. We'll guide you through the process, we'll do the paperwork for you, we'll book the appointment, we'll send you on your way. So you don't have to have the headaches of any of that. And it's like a passport check, really. We'll just check that everything's right before you go down there, and you'll have that transfer done. Why am I saying go for it now? Well, basically because they do have extra staff in place down in Alicante to do these appointments. Yes, the appointments are difficult to get hold of at the moment, but I have a team that's just sat there constantly trying to secure them. So, you know, you just give us the go ahead, we'll take the headache away from you, we'll sort it all out for you. Why should we, again, did I say go for it now? Well, that is because if we leave it like a lot of people left it to the Brexit deadline, there'll be another massive crush and another massive rush towards the end of this year, or whenever they set that deadline in for changing it over. So let's just try and avoid it, and just try and be prepared. So yeah, that's the TIE card. So you can either apply as a UK national for a residency status here in Spain. If you want to do it still under Article 50 rules, then we need to prove that you've had some type of living experience here in Spain before 31st of December. Give us a call in the office and we'll talk you through exactly how we can do that. If you haven't had any historic living or working in Spain prior to 31st of December, then it will be the third country national visa, and I'm going to do a separate section about the types of visas available for you, so keep your eye open for that. And for those of you who were already here with residency status, it's an exchange to the TIE card. So for any clarification on all of those, you just need to get in contact. Ask Aldertons, we're here to help.